slightly different video today. I want to do a quick little review of the Dasher Direct card. I'm not going to show you the back, obviously, for security reasons. But you can see I've only had this card for 2 months, and as you can tell, it gets worn super quick. So the quality of the card isn't really where you want it to be. It gets a little rough around the edges, literally rough around the edges. But basically, a quick little recap of what the app does and how it works and why I use it. So before, I used to be a big believer of FastPay, mainly because DoorDash app can barely function as it is, right? I didn't like having my money there, so I would just pay the $1.99 every couple days and then, just move it to my account, no problem, right? Then I had an issue with my own bank, separate, nothing to do with DoorDash. So basically, that thing got hacked or whatever, so I opened a new account. And you know how DoorDash just takes a week, to change your banking info. I have to open a new account. Anyways, so I was like, you know what? Let me try this Dasher Direct thing, because the way it worked is they ship you the card, which it took about 3 weeks to get here. I don't know why it took so long. I almost reached out to them, but they said after 3 weeks, if it doesn't get there, then call them. So typically, I feel like a car should take a week or two to get to your house, not 3. But I mean, that's how long it took regardless, But basically, I'm gonna pull up the app here. I think I did a screen record, so you guys should be able to see the screen here. So basically, it's super simple. I mean, once you log in, you do all that info. Once you sign up, they actually give you a digital card. You can use that right away on online or anything. Now, it does have some limitations because they basically see this as a prepaid card, so you can't use this everywhere. Let's say you want to do, for example, sports gambling or sports fantasy, the card might not go through. Now, you can kind of go around that and they do prepaid stuff, but for the most part, it doesn't work. Now, you want to get gas. For some people, it doesn't work if you have $50 or less. My experience is if you have less than $100, the card won't go through at the pump, so you have to go inside and then do hey, I want to put 25 on my card or whatever. That will work. One of the main perks of the card is you get 2% cash back, and you can actually get upside and double stack your rewards that way. So I think that's pretty cool, to be honest. So the main reason why I got it, for one, is you don't pay the fee. There is no fee with DoorDash, with the Dasher Direct. There's no fee, and excuse me, I'm sorry. On top of that, let's say you need the money right away. You can go to any CVS. I'm gonna show you guys on the app here. You can go to the little find ATM. And there's plenty of ATMs that are free of charge. There are some that you pay a low, $2.50, fee or whatever, but you get your money right away. And honestly, I think the biggest perk, in my opinion, is the fact that as soon as you end your dash, the money's there. Within seconds, you get the notification that everything you just made, you can go to the ATM and take it out, or you can, send it to yourself. Now, that's kind of tricky. You basically have to set up yourself as another person, send to someone, but you put your own banking info of your main account or whatever. And then, you send it. It takes about, it says there 2 business days, but basically, if I put it on Monday, the morning Monday, it should be there by Wednesday by noon, if not earlier. So I think just depends on your bank. But if you're not in any rush, to get the money, you can do it that way. I do that. If you can see here, I transferred $500. I think it was Sunday, and currently it's Tuesday and it hasn't hit yet, but I'm expecting it to hit probably today around 3 p.m. or so. But yeah, I mean, I think if you guys, haven't thought about it, or if you're on the fence, I mean, I recommend it for those reasons. It is relatively simple to use. It did take a while to get to my house. So you gotta take a couple things into account, right? But I like the fact that you can use it with the Get Upside. You can stack the rewards that way. So, we get gas regardless, so you might as well get something out of it, right? I like the fact you can do that. The only issues that I do have with it sometimes is certain merchants don't recognize the card because they see it as a prepaid card. So let's say if you're trying to do any type of reoccurring charge, or even sometimes just to pay some type of bill, it won't really go through. So I think it's more of a bridge between DoorDash and your main account. I do like to keep a balance of 100 or maybe less. I don't like to keep too much money because in the end it is DoorDash, so you never know how that's gonna work out. So typically I'll dash every 2 days or whatever, and then I'll send the money that way, or maybe it just depends on the situation. But if you say you need money in a pinch, you can just do a quick dash, end the dash, the money's there, and then start again or whatever. So the biggest issue with me, honestly, is the quality of the card. As you can see here, sorry for the glare, it just gets really rough around the edges. It's just not smooth. It feels cheap. That's what it feels cheap, and it probably is cheap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, overall, those are my thoughts. Hopefully this video was helpful. Maybe it helps you make a decision, maybe it doesn't. Overall, I've had a pretty good experience. I haven't had any issues with them. The biggest issue that I did have was how long it took to get the card. But once I got it, no issues. I mean, I haven't had any problem getting gas or anything. I haven't had any problems paying anything, you know. But yeah, and you can actually use it, you know, to pay main bills, but you would have to use like the routing info and the accounting info, not the card info, if that makes sense. But yeah, overall, you know, it's a quick little 5-minute review of the card. Hopefully it helped you guys out. But yeah, so we'll see you guys next time.